situation involving a Scottish woman might be the craziest thing I've seen this year. Hello you gorgeous donuts. Today we're going to be talking about a Scottish woman that has let her dog shag her. I wish I was kidding. This is the state of 2024. Now I was in bed just scrolling TikTok, just, you know, kind of zoning out when I came across a photo of what seemed to be of a TikTok live of a dog on top of a woman, and I just didn't really think anything of it because obviously like it was blurred a little bit, and then I saw the uncensored version on Twitter, which I'm gonna put blurred on screen. That is one of the worst things that I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, words can't describe what I'm looking at right now. This is honestly, like, I want to make a joke out of it, but it's actually disgusting. Like, genuinely disgusting. You know when people compliment people when they're, like, really tough by going, oh, well, you know, she's got that dog in her. No, she actually does have a dog in her. Can't even, you know, it's just, it's really brutal, guys. Like, it's just why is she, how did they get into this position? You know, like, this is one of the cruelest things that I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, now apparently this was actually like streamed live on TikTok Live, as well as like a webcam website. Like, how are TikTok allowing this on their lives? Like, I don't know if you've ever scrolled TikTok Live, but there's some crazy stuff that goes on that app. I feel like the live segment of that app is just unfiltered, like it's unmonitored, and people are allowed to do just whatever they want. And now we've reached a point where we're getting to illegal things. Not even illegal, just morally unhinged. That doesn't even do it justice. Now in this video I'm going to talk about who this person is, her past of doing really odd things when I've not even heard of any of these things, and how the police are actually involved in this situation. So let's just get into it. So the Scottish Sun actually have done an article on this, like very quickly, like the night of it happening. Sick beyond belief. Cops probe disgusting footage showing Scots woman having sex with XL bully dog. Oh, I didn't even realise it was an XL bully. Oh, you're joking. We sent them to Scotland to be safe, not to shag. Oh, come on, man. There are thought to be at least 10 videos recorded and shared online by the woman, which is just absolutely insane. Like, obviously, I've only seen one. Like, God knows what's in the other 9. The fact that you would do this to your pet, your dog, the thing that you're meant to keep safe, is so cruel. It's also been posted on the messenger platform Telegram. I have never heard a good thing about Telegram. Like, it just seems like the worst of the worst stuff is on that app. I believe that you can't screenshot stuff on that app. I think I don't have it, so I don't know, but that's probably a reason why it's on there. It says here the video is captioned "Chat and Play with Live Cam Girls" and has been viewed over 100,000 times. Oh my god, who are the 100,000 people tuning into this? That's what's even darker about this, that this has an audience. Do you know when you go on like a website and it just has like weird ads like local MILFs in your area? What's this one gonna be? Like local dog shaggers? Oh, that takes dogging to a whole new level. Now, you might be wondering who is this person that has done this, and she is apparently called Stephanie Watson. As you can see, there's a tweet here seen the videos of that bird for East Kilbride getting pumped off her dog. Oft heavy. I need a translator for this. I thought I was good with Scottish language, but clearly not. This is the person. Now, I actually found her TikTok because I wanted to see just like if there's any other previous kind of just like weirdness with a dog on there, or just weirdness in general. I mean, you know, she's got veneers, so what can you say about that? You know, that's always a red flag. You just don't know what people's veneers are thinking. I think when you look at them, you're like, wow, your teeth are so white. What is in your mind right now? I can't read you. She said she likes them brown and bad, clingy. Which, you know, her dog was brown and it definitely was clinging on for dear life. That type of girl that money can't buy, and when I get low, bro, still get high. The truth hits, but it's worse when you like. Do you know when you look at someone, right, and you know, you never know what goes on behind closed doors, but I just wouldn't take her for a dog shagger. I really wouldn't. You know, I don't know what would make somebody qualify as that, but she just seems like a normal person doing like cringy TikToks. What is the pipeline here? Obviously, as you can see here, she has some TikToks with her dog, so she clearly really, you know, really loves her dog, clearly. Bit too much if you ask me. She posted a TikTok saying dog life full of hairs. Right, I wonder how they're all over her. Begs the question. She just posts loads about a dog. She clearly loves this dog. So why would she do this to him? It's just so sad because XL bullies, like, even though this is not the dog's fault, XL bullies are just kind of going under the radar after being under the scrutiny for so long. And now everything's just going to come back up because it's because of the breed of the dog and the actions of this woman. Where's she touching? Alright, okay, bring your hand back, love, right? We're not your like. Bless it. It actually makes us sad, like being like such a dog person, like seeing that somebody would do this sort of thing to their pet, the thing they're meant to protect. Now, somebody on Facebook has posted about this woman in like a chat. Now, again, I don't know if this is confirmed, but I'm just gonna read it out for you. It's from the UK Animal Cruelty Files, and just a trigger warning. This is quite graphic regarding the death of dogs, so I just want to make that clear here before I proceed. In February, we posted about the death from an internal bleeding of a friendly XL bully puppy called Zoom. The dog's owner, Stephanie Watson, from East Kilbride, but with links to Belshill, North Lancashire, took to her TikTok channel to claim that Zoom was killed by her then boyfriend. Now, there's a lot of paragraphs within this, but basically they're saying that, you know, an XL bully by the name of Zoom did die at the hands of Stephanie. Like, it was under Stephanie's control, and the circumstances in which the dog died is still unknown, but it is suspicious. And it says here that disturbingly, a series of still images of her performance suggests she is indulging in bestiality with a cropped-eared XL bully. Again, like, how could this even be a real situation? Like, when I've been researching this, I've been like, surely this is just not happening. Like, surely this is a joke. But this is actually a real thing that has been captured on video. And I did some digging to find out a little bit more about this woman. And apparently she has got, like, previous convictions of different things. A woman who bought a £7,000 surgery on her using stolen credit cards has been jailed for a year. Oh my god, can you imagine? Not only like somebody running up your credit cards, but somebody like spending that on a designer. Like, can you imagine seeing that leave your account? You'd be like, what? Surely not. The audacity to like steal people's money and then spend it on your bits. Like, that is, you've got to be a certain type of person to like pull through with something like that. And she actually got sentenced. Like, it says here she went to jail for a year for this, so it was actually proven that she actually did this. It says here Watson fled the scene but was captured on CCTV repeatedly punching and spitting on her victim. Police traced the car and found the mother of two had no insurance and had been banned from driving. So clearly this woman just gives like absolute zero fucks. Everything you read about her, she just seems like she just says like fuck the system, fuck anything. Well, genuinely fuck anything at this point, you know. It's just interesting because like all of these things kind of play into the idea that she probably doesn't care that she posted that video with her dog, you know. Like, if this was like an out of the blue thing of like somebody that was completely normal, you'd be like, well, how did this happen? This has surely got to be fake. But all of this kind of, you know, creates a picture of someone. Now, in that article it said that she is a mother of two, and that's one thing that I really feel sorry for. Like, I feel sorry for, you know, our children, because, you know, like people are going to find out about this at school. Like, imagine going to school and everyone knows that, you know, your dog shags your mom. Like, that is, you're just never gonna, like, how are you gonna recover from that one? No matter what you say, the thing coming back is much worse. Some of the tweets are just absolutely wild as well. Like, the amount of tweets and TikToks I've seen about this situation is crazy. Imagine being that bird who rides dogs. Her bairns are going to have a life of misery. Your dogs, your da. Your ma rides dogs. Your ma touches dogs' willies. What a crackpot. That poor dog as well. Actually sick in the head. Yeah, exactly, kind of reiterating what I say. And like, you know what kids are like. How are you meant to come back from your dog's your dad? That's just like a trump card, you know. It's like a checkmate every single time. Stephanie Watson, when the XL bully cannot get a hard on.
Do it.
You can. You can do it. You can. You can.
That's not funny, guys. That's just awful. Like, obviously people are just having a laugh with this situation, but it is actually a really serious situation. Like, someone tweeted, them XL bullies out of control. If they aren't biting people's faces off, they are knocking one into their owners. The thing is, obviously, like, you know, XL bullies come under a lot of like shit, and I've actually like had interactions with XL bullies that are actually really nice. Like, the thing is, a lot of the time it's the owners, and because those dogs are like, you know, the people that own them don't treat them too well, clearly a lot of the time. Not all owners, but you know, like a minority of them. They get such a bad rep because of what they look like and the size of them, and because they're like deemed to be aggressive. It's just so unfortunate, like the fact that these kind of people are allowed to own these dogs. Now, as I said earlier, the police have commented on this situation. Investigation launched after videos of indecent act with dogs shared online. Police said they received reports of concern following content shared online showing the act. It is understood the alleged incident took place in the Belshill area of North Lancashire and was reported on December the 4th. Officers said inquiries are ongoing. So clearly the police have been noted. Like, surely you can get locked up for this. Surely this has got to be like some jail time. Like, you can't post a video like that online, 10 videos of that online, and not face any repercussions. And I wonder if this will kind of add to the negative perspective on XL bullies. Like, I feel like it shouldn't, but if it was any other dog breed, they wouldn't put the breed of the dog in the title, but just because this is associated with an XL bully, it's going to make them come under more flack and possibly even just be banned altogether. Can you imagine being an XL bully right now, seeing this on the news, being like, oh, for sake, man. Oh, where? I've just got settled in Scotland. I like it here. There's a lot of fields. Why somebody gotta go and shag them out? Ruining it for everyone. You're ruining it. Because of how, like, ridiculous this situation is, there's been so much outrage on TikTok. And I saw this interview take place where somebody has actually met the dog. I don't know the relationship between this person and Stephanie or the dog. Hopefully not an intimate one. But he kind of gives like a perspective on the situation.
I had the dog in my mum's house because we were trying to figure out what we're going to do with him. And my mum even says, listen, we need to get rid of this dog, because my mum felt a bit...
No, because he kept jumping on me.
Took back, and he kept jumping on my mum on the couch and tried to hump her.
Wow, okay.
And that's the first ever time any of us have ever seen the dog act like that.
And did you tell them I gave my mum my 2 dogs because I had to watch over you for a couple of days?
Aye.
Now that is where stuff gets a little trickier, because obviously the dog thinks this is normal behaviour because this is what he's accustomed to. So obviously when he sees other humans, he's going to be like, oh, well, this is what I do with me mum, so I'm just going to do this. You know, like, if that's been trained into the dog, that's how he's going to act. And that's so unfortunate, because obviously these are things that can lead to, you know, unfortunate circumstances.
But the problem that you have with this process is that this dog thinks that type of behaviour is normal. So when that happens, we correct a dog, right? And dogs are very different from humans. That's a dominance thing. And also, like, so they now think that they rule it. That dog has been used to a whole different setup, and then that's what happens. It's not that the dog isn't safe to be humping. Like, all dogs do it, we know that. But it's what the dog has been... it's subjected to, that thinks that that's normal.
I really like this woman that's speaking, because clearly, you know, she's not blaming the dog at all, because the dog, it really doesn't need blamed in this situation, because I've saw a lot of people blaming the dog and saying it's because of XL bullies the reason this has happened, and that is just not true. It's like the dog is going to be like, well, why won't you let us shag us? Me ma lets us shag us. Why not letting us shag you? Me ma lets us. It's like, you know, like, what am I? This video is mental. But one thing that you just have to mention is obviously XL bullies are huge. They're like proper muscly heavy dogs. Like, if he does want to pin down, you know, somebody that is smaller, somebody, you know, with not a not a lot of weight to them, and can't easily be, you know, pushed over, that could end up really, really badly. And it's just such an unfortunate circumstance that this is what the dog's being subjected to. It's literally animal abuse. It's not even animal abuse, it's way past that at this point.
XL bully video, full video, is now circulating around children's phones. It has been circulated to them via WhatsApp, Snapchat and other social medias. Some of Caden's friends, who are primary 5 and are 8 and 9 years of age, have recently just watched that full video and are then sending it on into their WhatsApp groups or via Snapchat to other children.
Especially with the age of those kids, that is really not that nice. Like, why would you do this as a mother? Like, as anyone, but as a mother, why would you? It's just, I want to know how she got into this scenario. How could somebody just have that thought? And also to post it online, like, to video this. Like, what is going on in your head? Yeah, there's just so many videos posted about this, just people, like, kind of talking about the situation, etc. Let me know what you think. Let me know what the punishment you think should be for this. Apologies if this was more of a serious video. Yeah, I just wanted to make a video on this, just to, like, shed light on, like, how awful this person is, that she can do this to literally a pet. It's honestly so cruel. If you would like to watch a more light-hearted video from me, click this video here, and that will take your mind off this awful news I've just given you.
Kirkham, baby!